What is going on, people? I'm coming at you for, I guess, technically a review, but more of a suggestion, should I say. For those of you who don't have Netflix, I'm sorry. This might be one of those movies that you might want to get Netflix for. I remember the one reason I got Netflix was for the movie Hush. But this might be a reason for getting Netflix for one of you guys. So anyway, if you couldn't tell by the title, this will be a review slash telling recommendation for the movie The Babysitter Killer Queen. For those of you who haven't seen the first one, that's also, I believe, still on Netflix. I didn't check. But for those of you who didn't, this I got from stinkytuna.com. I don't think they put it out. Netflix put it out any other way, but stinkytuna.com, go there. They had this one. Wanted that movie on physical media for the longest time, and finally found out. For those of you who haven't seen the first one, let's just say it's a ridiculous horror comedy about a blood cult, killings, a babysitter, Samara weaving, this kid Cole, and the crazy and hijinks stuff that goes on. Bella Thorne's in it, Robbie Amell, so many people in this movie. Really fun times. If you haven't seen it, definitely go ahead and check this one out. But if you're wondering, I like the second one more than the first one. I love the first one, and this one I just watched, and it's, I don't want to say by far better, but I loved it. I just got done, and I decided to do a review for you guys. So, like I said, a review with telling. Anyway, just so you know, it does, have everyone from the first one pretty much back in it. Almost everyone, I believe. But this one is directed by MCG again. It's written by Dan Lagana, Brad Morris, among others. It stars Judah Lewis, who plays Cole again. Samara Weaving. Jenna Ortega, who's actually a new character, and her name is escaping me right now, but it still brings back, Bella Thorne, and like I said, Robbie Amell, and a whole bunch of other people. But anyway, after the first one ends, for those of you who don't know, let's just say there's a interesting car scene and stuff. Well, let's just say it ends, and then it kind of gives you a opening for another sequel, and I'm like, how are they gonna top it, or what they're gonna do with another sequel? And let me just say, it takes the cake. Anyway, pretty much what happens in this, it's 2 years after the events that happened in the first one, and let's just say no one believes Cole. No one thinks his story is true about this blood cult and all this stuff. So pretty much he went from just a loser to now a crazy loser in high school, because everybody found out about the story and everybody doesn't believe it whatsoever. Except, of course, and now her name's the friend in the first one. If you've seen the first one, her name is escaping me. I'm kind of excited about this one, so that's why, names are failing to... I could probably just look up the names as I'm sitting here. But Jenna Ortega is Phoebe, who's the new character, and Melanie is the friend from the first one. If you've seen it, the little kissing scene and stuff like that. But anyway, so pretty much the only one who's still on his side is pretty much Melanie, and she's trying to help him out. He's taking all these pills. His parents think he's crazy and all this stuff. So to kind of loosen him up, she invites him to this gigantic lake. There's this big party and everything. And he's like, he doesn't know. He ends up going. And let's just say, old demons come back and, rear their ugly heads again. Totally different storyline, different plot and all this stuff. Don't want to get way too deep in it. Don't want to give too much away. But I do want to say that if you enjoyed the first one, you're definitely going to enjoy this one. Like I said, completely different storyline. It adds to the first one. You find out what motivated them, because in the first one you find out that this blood pact that they do, pretty much it's for their wish to come true, so they kill people for it. This one, let's just say, if you thought there was a lot of blood in the first one, there's even more in this one. Who can you trust kind of deal. It's just a over the top the first one was over the top. This one takes it another step forward. I want to say, if you're looking for a sequel that lives up to the first one, this one is definitely it. Like I said, I don't want to review it too much. I don't want to give too much away for it. But it's one of those things where if you're looking for something to watch, especially on Netflix, the Babysitter Killer Queen is it. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to harp on and stuff like that, but definitely one to check out. So this is my seal of approval. This is one that you have to definitely go ahead and check out. Maybe I'll do a further review once it's out for a while. This only came out yesterday, but it's one to watch. So if you're looking for a recommendation, check out The Babysitter Killer Queen.